Well, the Taylors, congratulations on this film. I absolutely had so much fun with it, and I thought it was so charming, and I loved the chemistry between the two of you. I'm honestly curious if the two of you had any nicknames growing up. I went to school with my mom as she was my theater high school teacher, so everyone called me Little V. So I'm curious yes, I'm curious what your actual nicknames were growing up. Taylour, Takahashi, I'll start with you.
I'm a little brother, and so I got Lil Talk a lot. I got Lil Talk, and I got Tay Tay, and that's Tay Tay and Tay, some version of cutting it in half. But those would be probably
That's
the top
cute.
three.
Taylour Paige, what about you? What were some of your nicknames growing up?
I was Tay Tay, Tay, TP, TDP, and toilet paper.
Toilet paper. That's horrible.
Not really. Everyone needs toilet paper.
I love it so much. Well, I'm honestly curious when the two of you first met prior to filming, was it during a chemistry read or anything like that? Taylour, I'll start with you. Taylour Takahashi.
Yeah, we had no chemistry read. We had nothing, kind of no, our introduction was pretty much just on set. And so, I mean, we've been talking about it. It's just been sitting down and spending time in between takes, walking back from lunch, any free time that we didn't need our own personal space. We just spent getting to become friends, and it was just a natural energy that Taylour Paige gives off that is just like, well, it's kind of infectious. You know what I mean? Like I can't be in a bad mood talking to someone who has such great positive energy. Like it's impossible. And so I credit her a lot for that. And there was never any pressure for her or from her to, perform or do this and try this way. Yeah. It was just all very natural. And we trusted those that were watching to tell us if we needed to adjust or do anything different. But it was great. It was just like, I made a friend over a project, and it's just like, it's great. Summer
camp. No, and Taylour, you killed it in this leading role. You carried the film beautifully. Taylour Paige, would you say the same thing? And when is the last time that you guys have seen each other in person? Because this was filmed back in 2019, right?
Been too long. I don't even want to.
Been too long.
We're gonna see each other on Thursday.
Oh, okay. That'll be fun.
It's been too long, it was like we shot it and then, Miss Corona showed her face. So
I know.
But we still we check in and we DM and we talk still but no, I mean Taylor's super disciplined, super kind, super willing, just super egoless and open. I just felt like he was super available. We would try it, we would run the lines, it was just, we're okay, we've been this age before, we're in the environment, the atmosphere helped, our clothing, it was
100%. Yeah, I absolutely love the scene. Oh, they're wrapping me. Thank you for your time. I love the scene when you guys are sitting in the restaurant after he says, I love you, and it's that close up on your faces. I thought that you guys did such a beautiful job with that scene. Thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you're staying safe out there. And Taylour, congrats on all the Ma Rainey's Black Bottom love. My husband and I have seen that movie 3 times now. We absolutely love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for watching it.
Yes, yes. Congratulations on Boogie, and stay safe out there. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Bye. Eddie, happy birthday. Is it your birthday today?
Yeah, today's my birthday.
I was just looking on your Instagram and I was like, who does press on their birthday? Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, yes. So, yes, this interview is going to be airing in Baltimore. My husband and I live here in Silver Spring, Maryland. I know you grew up here in the DC area, but
I'm from Silver Springs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're from Silver Spring. Okay, yeah. So we live in North Silver Spring, and I'm honestly just curious, what your memories of the Baltimore, Maryland area are, and what memories you have of Baltimore.
I mean, my best memory is just fishing for crabs, taking chicken necks and dropping them into water and catching crabs. That was one of my best memories, going fishing for crab with my dad.
Yeah.
I remember that old restaurant, Chesapeake Bay Seafood, who was a chain. And if your parents ate there, kids ate for free. So I would fuck up so much fried scrod and hush puppies. And I also remember my dad driving to play basketball and locking me in the car. And I had to watch Capitol games and Ally Afraidy. He had a great slap shot. I mean, these are my weird memories. I remember the old Bullets jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these things. And you know, going to Magruder's. So I don't know. I just, those are the weird things that pop in my head.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, you love crab cakes. I mean, like crab cakes are like one of my favorite food of all time. I'm honestly just curious what your nicknames were growing up. I was just talking to the Taylors, and somewhat funny enough, some of them were actually the same. Did you have any nicknames growing up as a kid?
Yeah, some of them were really mean ones, but they're the same as the ones the characters call Boogie in the film. People would call me egg roll, people would call me Chinaman. Then it was kamikaze because I could fight and I was crazy. And then you know, it became Batman because I hit somebody with a baseball bat when we got jumped outside of McDonald's.
Oh my
And I
God.
probably shouldn't say that. And then what else was it? Hoodman when I was selling shirts on the train and selling stuff in the park in Brooklyn. And then Human Panda, Based Fob, and yeah,
I am
those are
blown. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like you said, some of them are bad.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. I was talking to the Taylors, and I absolutely love the scene after Alfred says he loves her, and you do this beautiful close up of their faces sitting in the restaurant. I'm honestly just curious, since that shot was so different than kind of like what you had been doing with the characters before, and what your choice was, because I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the eyes are really telling.
Yeah.
When I have really emotional moments, I'm really searching the eyes for answers and just to see if it's real, you know? And I think that's the thing when people are in love, it's the thing that pops in your head like, how real is this? Are you being real with me? And I think that's where my heart and mind go, is to the eyes.
Yeah, when I was just speaking to Taylor, I was just telling him how much he led this film beautifully. I was curious what your involvement was in casting this lead role. I know they're wrapping me really quick, but I'm just curious what your thoughts were in casting Taylor specifically, because I just thought that he killed it in this role.
Well, I'll tell you, as a director, I really like to work with friends and family. There's other people you could cast for name and things like that, but Taylor was my teammate on my rec league basketball team. Then he was a cook I worked with. Then he was my assistant, and then Taylour Paige is a friend. You know, I know her friends. We have a same friend circle. And then Pop Smoke and his team, you know, we've been familiar with for quite some time. So everyone felt like a friend, and there
Yeah.
was just only like 1 degree separated. So there was a very familial feel the entire time with the film, and I think that shows up on camera. Like, we all genuinely love each other.
It honestly seemed like you guys had such a blast filming this, and it was such a joy to watch. Thank you so much for your time today, Eddie. I appreciate you speaking on some fun memories here in Maryland, and I can't wait for fans and every audiences to see the movie this weekend. Congratulations.
Thank you. I really love your wall. Like, these
Oh, thank
movies,
you.
the ones you picked out, like they're like cult female classics. I
I know
actually
Buffy
studied a
screams.
lot of them.
Yeah, like Jennifer's
Really good.
Body, After, one of my favorite young adult series, Cruel Intentions, Twilight, Spring Breakers, Nightmare Before Christmas, Alias. I have like a little bit of everything back here.
It's amazing. It's very, very nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Eddie. I
Have a
appreciate
great
it.
day.
You too. Bye.